Hello and welcome to the Economics Talk at the University of Southampton. My name is Dr. Helen Paul and I'm the admissions tutor. If you would like a copy of the slides or have any other questions, then you can email me. My email address is on this slide, along with a link to my staff page. I'm an economic historian and specialise in the study of financial history and slavery. These are the topics which we are going to cover in today's talk. There's also a taster lecture on behavioural economics for you to listen to. This talk will last for around 15 minutes. I'll begin by introducing economics to you, as some of you have not studied it before. I'll go through the courses which we offer here at Southampton. I'll mention a few of the modules which you can study, and then talk about the facilities which you can use when you come here. For those of you who are interested in careers as accountants or actuaries, there are exemptions which you should know about. I'll also explain how you can add value to your degree with internships, student societies, and university schemes. I'll finish by discussing what your next steps could be after you finish your degree with us. If you have any questions, you can talk to us today or you can email me later. Some of you will have studied economics before, and some will not have. We take into account of that by streaming you into different first-year modules. Economics is about making decisions under uncertainty and allocating scarce resources. We need to understand how various theories of how the world works, for instance, how a market works under different conditions. We need to be aware of the assumptions that we are using and be critical of them. We also need to investigate whether our theories hold up in the real world. Applied economics requires us to collect data and use it to test whether our model is appropriate and if we should use a better one. We need advanced mathematical methods and software to be able to do that. You will learn those skills with us. You will have been trained in quantitative and qualitative methods after finishing a degree with us. This combination makes you highly employable and can lead on to a wide variety of careers. For instance, health economists use their training as economists to assess how resources should be allocated within the NHS. They also need to be familiar with medical ethics and political issues. You may not know what you want to do right now, but choose modules which interest you. This could lead on to a career which uses economics alongside another subject. Everyone will study microeconomics, macroeconomics, mathematics, and statistics. However, you can decide if you want to do a single honours economics degree or a joint honours. The courses listed on this slide are the ones which I oversee as admissions tutor. You will find more information about each one on the course pages. Please download and read the programme specification. This is the best way to see how each course is structured between core and optional modules. A few tips. If you can't decide between two courses with the same entry requirements, we can easily swap you over. For example, if you are given an offer for single honours, but want to do the 4-year Econ course, just contact us before you arrive. We're the only university to offer economics and actuarial science in combination. We also have a brand new degree with data science. This will train you how to handle large data sets and use machine learning. There are other joint honours degrees. I've put the home department for each degree in brackets. I can answer questions about these degrees, but I do not control entry to them. Please contact the relevant home department. Everyone can take modules from outside the department. You can decide to keep up your language studies or do an interdisciplinary module like global health, which looks at the economic issues caused by global challenges like COVID. You could pick a demography module if you like applied statistics, or perhaps one in criminology. If you're studying single honours, you can choose to take a minor subject as well. You can find out more by following the link. Everyone learns how to use the Bloomberg Suite as part of the core first-year module in macroeconomics. You will have the opportunity to take the Bloomberg Market Concepts course and can use the suite as part of your studies, for instance, for a dissertation project or to run trading games with a student society. Bloomberg is a key provider of data to city firms, and our alumni often tell us that it gave them a head start in interviews when they said they were familiar with it. You can find out more about Bloomberg by following the link. We have our own experimental lab which we use for teaching and research. Please see our taster lecture video to learn about it and the experiments in economics module. You can apply for exemptions from professional examinations. Actuarial students can get the maximum number of exemptions from the Institute and Faculty of Actuaries. If you want to be an accountant, then we offer exemptions from a range of accounting bodies. You have a lot of opportunities to consider, and we help guide you with our own in-house employability module. This provides training and advertises deadlines, for instance, for first-year city firms or short-term internships. You can decide if you want to do a year in employment when you are in second year. You can also decide if you want to spend a semester abroad. If you want to run projects, then look at the university's Social Impact Lab. They run their own module in social enterprise. Plus, we have a highly successful student society called Enactus, which also runs student social enterprise projects. Enactus has won national prizes and even a global prize for their development projects. You will find a wide range of societies to suit your interests, but you should think about joining one which gives hands-on experience and has links to employers. The university also runs a successful entrepreneurship scheme called Future Worlds and business projects over teaching weeks through a scheme run with Santander. You'll find more information on the course pages. Alex studied in Germany for a semester and also went to China to a summer school. We run our own Chinese summer school with Xiamen University, and it's heavily subsidized by both universities. Another recent graduate, Yasmin, spent a year at the Home Office and then went to Rome for a semester. Yasmin learned how to use specialist software called Stata at Southampton, and then was able to use it when she was working at the Home Office. You will have your own personal tutor to help you throughout your degree. You can use our careers service even after you graduate. My personal tutees have contacted me for advice and help years after they graduated. You stay part of our alumni family. Around 40% of our graduates go on to graduate study, the rest begin their careers. However, a lot of people go into city jobs, and after 10 years or so they decide to retrain. As economics is such a broad subject, it can lead on to a wide variety of careers paths. If you have any further questions, I'll be around today, or you can email me. Thank you very much for coming along to our open day.